Girl Interrupted by Susanna Kaysen is an autobiographical book by the author herself, Susanna Kaysen, and it takes place in McLean Hospital, where Susanna was sent when she was 18 years old after trying to commit suicide after popping 50 pills. At McLean Hospital, she was diagnosed with a characteristic disorder, which she describes as a instability of self-image, interpersonal relationships and mood, uncertainty about long-term goals or career choices. Susanna also tells the readers about her wrist banging, which she claims to have invented, and she describes how it was her way of getting through the illness and coping with it, even though wrist banging was not such a good idea. Susanna tells the story of how her and her roommates were treated in the hospital, meaning treated by their social workers, treated by their nurses, how they had checks every 5 minutes, and checks were basically the nurses punching in numbers and a bunch of codes into the computer and into the system, telling them or telling the social workers that the patients are okay, that the patients are here, that they're not going crazy. And also she also tells the story about how the nurses were basically attached at the hip with the girls. The nurses went everywhere with their girls. Every girl had a different nurse, unless the girls or the patients were given privileges where they could roam around the hospital by themselves. Susanna also told stories of her friends, for example, Lisa and Georgina. Susanna is a very sensitive character with a very analytical mind, and she does a great job of narrating this story in great detail. I really like this story, and I very much recommend it. Susanna is, like I said, a very sensitive character, and she tells the story very well, and it's amazing to find out that people could think in such different ways. I mean, before I read this book, I didn't even know that people thought about such little details and such great depth. I mean, she was explaining like a piece of artwork that was just simply a woman staring out into the horizon, and she explained it like it was the most complex of chemicals. I mean, it's a great thing, and I really learned a lot from this book, and I really liked it. So, thanks.